Come on.
Wake
up. Wake up.
Okay.
Yeah, wash my hands. Wake up. It's our Halloween episode.
Welcome back, everyone, to Crosscut.
An audience reaction. Woo!
Live audience. So this episode, we're going with The Cell.
By the way, we were gone for a while, but now we're back in person. This is how we do it here. Reunited, and it feels so good.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible.
Live audience.
Can you
folks,
tell the
live
audience members no talking during the recording? Thank you.
Fight me.
We're off to a great start as we're going to be reviewing the 2000 hit movie The Cell, starring Jenifer Lopez, not Lawrence. I get that wrong all the time. Chris, you love this movie so much that you fell asleep during it.
It was already late at night. I mean, I was just tired playing tower.
He admitted it! He admitted it! That's all we needed.
For like 2 minutes.
We're not actually filming an episode. We just want to get that caught on camera. Cut, print, moving on. Let's get out of here.
It was only like 2 minutes, alright? That was it.
What part did you fall asleep? Do you remember?
The first time she goes into his mind.
That's the best part of the movie! What are we even doing here? What are we even doing here?
That's the whole point.
Okay, all right.
This episode's going to start a fight with somebody. Okay.
So I've never seen The Cell, ever.
And I've seen it many times. I love this movie. I remember watching this movie, I think on I want to say USA Network growing up. As a kid, I probably saw it when I was like 15 or 16. This movie is one of those weird, visually, just like music video kind of movies, I feel like. And it's actually, I can kind of stand Jenifer Lopez in this movie. Only one of two movies that I feel like I can watch her in. Hustlers.
Made in
Man, enough.
Never seen
I wonder why Hustlers.
it. Yeah. For the performances.
Either way, that was the first time for me, and it was. I actually enjoyed it.
We popped your cell cherry.
I enjoyed it. Vincent D'Onofrio in that movie is.
He's a hell of a
twisted,
bad guy, man. He's a hell of a
twisted.
villain.
And he does play a good villain, though.
He does. A
He
good
really
serial
does.
killer. You know, this movie is very like Silence of the Lambs inspired, and I feel like he's kind of playing a bit of a Buffalo Bill-ish type. I don't know, kind of oddball character.
Yeah, I would say, very odd, and has his own way of dealing with his victims.
Yes.
Yeah. This is still PG-13, so.
Oh, when did we ever establish that?
The episode is.
Yeah, when did we ever establish that?
Do you want to say what it actually does in his basement?
No, just watch the movie.
Okay.
Anyways, well, I guess we should probably kind of get into like the actual movie itself. As we mentioned, Jenifer Lopez, Vincent D'Onofrio, and a surprise good performance, at least I thought, by Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
I like seeing Vince. This is the time in the like late 90s, early 2000s where Hollywood tried to make Vince Vaughn not just the funny guy in movies, but also let's see what he can do in like serious movies. I mean, of course, we saw him as Norman Bates in Psycho. The remake, that went so well that, well, let's put him in another scary movie. This time, let's not make him the killer, though. Let's just make him the other guy. And that's what they did in this movie.
The good guy. Make him a cop.
I liked him. He's a little over the top in this movie. He's kind of very serious,
very
always smoking his cigarettes. And he's like, we got to get this guy. Stuff like
it
that.
did look like he was very overacting the character a lot to me. But
How would you
I'm
have...
used to see him as the funny guy, so it was a little weird seeing him just.
I would have liked to see him as the funny guy in this role, bring a little levity to the movie. This movie's not funny at all. It's not funny.
No.
It's not funny. What's one funny part in the movie, Dustin? Exactly. One of the things that I was kind of mentioning to Dustin before this is that, you know, this movie actually takes place pretty much only in like the span of not even a day, which is kind of interesting actually. Because like watching this as a kid, I always felt like this movie took place over the course of a while. But then you realize like this movie is one of those like ticking time bomb type movies where, and that's what I like about it. It's like it moves very fast. And I'll give you this. I know you fell asleep at one point. The movie it slows down a little bit at a certain point. But that's when the movie actually gets really interesting, is when she goes into this killer's mind. And that's like the whole premise. That's the whole idea, is going into a killer's mind and seeing all these like twisted things and all these weird imagery. And that's, you know, why you watch the movie.
And
But this movie's very fast in the beginning, and I kind of liked it. I like that, like the whole FBI angle, and they have to like catch this guy. And actually, it kind of takes a while for them to actually get to the part where they need to. She actually goes into his mind. I feel like it's probably like a good 30 to 40 minutes into this, 100-minute movie.
Yeah, and all you're seeing is his what he does to his victims. They're still trying to find him. They surprisingly found him very fast after his albino dog.
Right. Yeah, that
was very fast.
That poor dog. But you know what? You got Jenifer Lopez as a mom after that, so I guess he wins. He won in the end.
PTSD somewhere.
He saw some things. We'll say that.
Yeah.
So,
Just a few things.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't bother the dog at all.
no, why
It's
not?
normal.
Yeah. He doesn't know. He kept quiet.
Valentine.
He was actually the one running the show the whole time. Vincent D'Onofrio was just the sidekick. So, yeah. Boy, what else to talk about on this super awesome special crosscut reunion episode? Chris, why have you been gone for so long?
Well, I didn't have to. Shut up.
Today, Junior?
Well, as I mentioned in a few episodes before, shit.
Come on.
What was I saying?
You're dead?
Yes. Yes, that was news that I was having a baby.
Did you forget?
And we didn't know. We didn't know the
We have a
sex
child,
yet, so it was a surprise baby. And yes, I have a baby girl
I
now.
didn't know that sex was so that.
So, as any parents out there watching can understand why we were on a bit of a hiatus, that is why. And I am down here in Florida. I literally had to drive down here just to do this episode. Because he wasn't returning my calls, I just had to kind of show up like this. I wasn't even invited to this dinner. But I'm here, and they haven't kicked me out yet.
I just
So,
showed up. Man.
yeah.
I don't know
Anyways,
what to do.
I'm going to let Johnny take over for a couple minutes. So come on in, Johnny.
Tag out.
Don't bring in the cameo.
Oh no,
Now it's your turn. Come on. Dustin, here's your
You're on deck.
I
debut.
like the brothers.
No, your debut. You have to take over for me.
Cochino Brothers. Anybody?
Latinos are back.
So if anybody remembers, Johnny was in our special, what was it, 1-year anniversary episode.
Yep. Perfect evening, our very first
And also for any of those
movie making.
potential future, people that want to donate to the show, Johnny's been our 2-time donator. So he's
top
the
donator.
Top
He helps his
donator.
brother out.
But we have potential openings for much more donations. Anyways, take it away.
So, what can you tell me about this film, Colina?
Have you seen it?
No. But since Jenifer Lopez is in it, that is a reason for me to see it.
Oh,
Since I see any movie with Jenifer
just for
Lopez in it.
Jennifer Lopez.
Just for Jenifer Lopez.
He's in her underwear in a couple shots.
Yeah, you do. That's why, right?
That's
just for
right.
That scene. Okay.
There we go.
It is a good movie. I really enjoyed it. Like it's very sci-fi. The very visual, especially when she goes into
He
his
has a free
mind.
option to
And
change
seeing the
it.
two innocent and very demented version of himself. You see the little his inner child being the innocent part of him,
Okay.
and then you have the very twisted side of him, why he became a serial killer, and why his upbringing and all that it really affected how he is now, like the serial killer. But whatever he sees himself as in his mind is really
As a
twisted.
demon?
It's really twisted?
Demon.
Demon?
A demon, yeah.
Okay.
He's
Bad demon.
like he lived one of his personas in his mind is that he has horns and everything. So
Inside
So he's horny?
God damn it.
Hey,
So,
PG-13.
Is it like Inside Out?
I haven't said that.
Pixar movie? The Pixar movie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're
Goes in there,
they're
yeah.
one of
Yeah,
the
it's
same
kind of like
movies.
that. Yeah.
So the cell is just like Inside Out?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, just rated R.
There you go.
Any kids watching, you're good. We approve.
Don't connect these two, please. Do not.
What do you
If not, blame Josh. Blame Josh, not me.
So, in regards to this film, can you tell me what kind of awards
Murder
it's
and
won?
Emotion.
Awards?
Is Murder and Emotion.
Awards.
I
Best
cannot tell you
cinematography,
that.
best sound design, best
That
acting,
is
best script
a
writing.
Josh question.
All right, I'll tap
'cause
it.
I do
Oh,
not
okay,
know.
Josh will take over.
I've only
and,
seen
and
it
let the
once.
audience know what this film has won in terms of rewards
I feel
and
like
stuff.
you should be tapping out for Johnny, Colina, since Johnny seems
Here,
to be
why
a
don't
good
you
enemy.
come in and do my spot? Come on. Yeah, come on.
What awards is this? So this movie came out in 2000. I don't think it was like a big movie at the time. It's kind of become a cult classic. You know, a lot of people like myself saw it over TV. This movie was actually so the director, he's a video music director. His name is Tarsim. Anybody here? There's another great movie that he did. It's called The Fall, not Fall, but it's called The Fall with Lee Pace, who played what's his name from Guardians of the Galaxy, the villain, Ronan. Yeah, he plays Ronan. So that's another great movie, very visual. Anyways, awards. What awards? Did this movie win any awards? It's rated R for bizarre violence, sexual images, nudity, and language. So you'll love
They
it.
do rely on a lot of colors, though.
Yeah.
Colors is like a big part of the movie.
A lot of.
Anyways, fuck the awards. Nobody cares about awards anymore. So,
I do notice that the colors, like you said, Dustin, that it's full of colors, and especially red and white.
imagery. You know, she's wearing that, like, what is it, that
The white gown
yeah,
thing.
at the end. There's a lot of, I feel like there's a little religious undertone going on there. But yeah, actually, there's a lot of shots in this movie that I know were inspired by like famous paintings. So there's like the one shot where Vince Vaughn goes in for the first time and he's seeing like the three girls sitting on like what looks like that desert.
Oh yeah.
And they're all like that. I think that's like based off of a famous painting. I also feel like rewatching it, I think that was supposed to be Vincent D'Onofrio's mother because she has like weird lines of dialogue that I never caught the first time that refer to like her essentially not wanting him or something like that.
Yeah. I never connected that it would be him. I thought it was just that character talking about Vincent D'Onofrio's character.
Yeah,
Specifically.
I think that was supposed to be her mom. So I mean, that's just me guessing.
About Vince Vaughn's mom.
No, about Vincent D'Onofrio. I thought that was his character's mom.
That's what I put together because we end up knowing how he got his upbringing and all that.
Yeah, we see the dad, and then I think he has like a stepmom at some point. But I think that specific when Vince Vaughn goes in, that's supposed to be his mom. So,
Right.
yeah, it's a wild movie. I don't know what else to say about The Cell. Check it out. Watch the movie. It's Halloween time. Watch something spooky. Watch other movies too. I don't
This
know.
is probably the only other Vincent D'Onofrio movie that plays the bad guy. Remember 13th Floor?
No, I've never seen that one.
Really?
No.
Full Metal Jacket.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Or Men in Black. He's the bad guy in Men in Black. He's the bug guy.
Yeah.
The Roachman.
I guess him being bald as Kingpin has really
Yeah. He's Kingpin, Law and Order.
I think Law and Order was his like most famous.
Oh,
yeah.
been on
from.
Yeah, Law and Order forever.
No, 13th Floor is a very interesting one because it's all about in a way kind of like The Cell because he's tapped into a computer program.
Okay.
And his conscious gets uploaded and it's his pretty much a serial killer.
Oh, okay.
A serial killer gets into his mind. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
That's why he acts all very killery and all that. So it kind of reminds me of The Cell as well. So check that one out too.
All right. A lot of movies to watch this Halloween spooky season. What else is on the list for this year? I feel like Halloween's right around the corner.
Every horror show. Every horror
show.
Trick or Treat.
Movie.
Trick or Treat. Yeah, I was watching Trick or Treat last night. Connection to this movie, Dylan Baker, who's the like head scientist guy.
Maybe
He's
that'll
in Trick
be
or Treat.
The next one, Trick or Treat. I've only seen that one time, and that was with you.
What, Trick or Treat?
I've only seen it one time.
Oh my god.
I watch it every year.
He'll be Halloween. Adam Sandler. Yeah. Reanimator. Hellraiser. Chris's favorite.
Hellraiser. We gotta do Hellraiser at least once.
That's your favorite?
That's one of my favorites. Yeah.
The remake they did on Hulu?
It's not that bad.
That's one of my favorite
I've never seen it.
double features. Hellraiser 1 and 2 back to back. It's
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of good ones out there. So,
Stay tuned for more scary movie.
yeah. Anyways, I think that's all we got to say about The Cell.
Very much.
Not to get confused with a movie called Cell, which I'm pretty sure is a completely different movie. It's like Frozen and Frozen, you know. One's Disney and one's something else. Well,
that's a wrap for The Cell.
Yeah, that's a wrap for The Cell. We want to thank everybody for watching. We want to thank all of our future donators, Johnny,
And
for
thank you for our audience in the studio audience.
Yeah, woo, let's get it. Skirt.
Ever heard of CrossFit?
All right. Well, we're gonna take off. We don't know when the next episode will be. It all depends on this guy and his daddy schedule. So
it's hard trying to find time, but
can I call you daddy from now on instead of Chris?
no.
You can call him Poppy.
Poppy.
He's not worth it.
Poppy Chulo. Whoa.
But we will
Hey,
let
puppy.
you know for sure when the next episode is coming.
Yes. Thank you all for watching, and that's pretty much it. Everybody else, we're gonna take it from here. Cut print. Moving on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cut print. Moving on.
Red Nightmare Films, right?